welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson. Welcome to my home. I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you're joining me tonight. I just have a small, quick haul from a place called Dollar Zone, Z-O-N-E. And I put a little picture in the beginning of this video of just, you know, the little sign that hangs down. It was a crazy day today. I was off today, spent the entire day on the road and basically sitting in the car. Everybody else had errands to run, doctor's visits, hair appointments, all that good stuff. But while I was waiting for my son to get his hair extensions adjusted, I thought I'd take a quick spin over to a place called Dollar Zone. It's similar to a Dollar Tree, but not everything's $1. Some things are $2 and sometimes $3. I don't think much more than that. But for the most part, it's all $1. Some of you have a Dollar Zone near you, so you'll enjoy seeing some new finds. Some of you don't, but it might give you ideas of what things to look for in other dollar stores near you, or even the Dollar Tree, because sometimes what Dollar Zone has, Dollar Tree has something very similar. So let's get into this. What can I show you first? Let me show you my planter. So this actually came in 2 pieces, and this was marked for $2. And then there was the base, and I said to her, do I have to pay for this? She said, no, it's a set. So the set was $2. I thought that was a really pretty good deal. I have to have my husband put a little oomph on this to connect it. It has 2 little pegs here that you put in. And anyway, I wanted something like this at my back door when you walk up. Spring is coming, and we'll be getting the pansies out and things like that. So I thought this would be great. And then I was also thinking for my herbs. I'd like to do some herbs this year on my front porch. I have just a small porch area, but I thought it's a pretty deep basin and I can do some small things in here, and I think I might try and do that. And I might even try growing some celery in this, because the celery grows up. It doesn't need deep roots in there, but for $2, I thought this was good. So we're gonna try that out. So then some other things that I got for the kitchen, you would think, these are food safe containers. They do have cups and quarts and ounces on this side, and then this side, oh, this one's hard to see. This is millimeters, it looks like. So the metric on this side, I don't know metric, but metric is here, cups and ounces are here, and it has a little pull tab here, and there you go. I have 2 of these that are bigger and taller that are meant for pasta, like spaghetti, and I like them, but I didn't actually get these for food. I got 3 different colors. I was hoping to get a purple for lavender, green for peppermint, and then I wasn't sure, but anyway, these are the 3 colors they had in this style container. See if I can hold these up for you. There you go, the orange, the green, and the blue, so I was happy. What else did I get? Okay, nothing fancy. Heavy duty trash bags, 7 bags, oh, 33 gallon. I thought there were 33 in the box. I thought that was a really good deal, but I misread it. But either way, 7 bags, heavy duty for that. So now in the kitchen department, I picked this up. I've seen something like this on Amazon, a lot more money than this, but I think the Amazon tray actually, like, let me show you. I think the Amazon tray pulled out on its own, but it was $1. So I'm going to try it, and it is called a Refrigerator Fresh Multi-Purpose Storage Box. So there you go. And they had them in the green, the blue, the pink, and the white. There are the 4 colors they had. I like the green, but I couldn't find it. Actually, I found it. They had a bunch of them stacked, but I wanted it in the box to show you. So I got the white one. So it has clips. You can see the clips right on there. And you just clip that in your refrigerator, you know, under the shelf. But the one on Amazon, this piece here, actually pulled out off of the clip. So it was kind of like on a roller thing. But this one, apparently you clip on, and then as you pull it, it would pull the clips out a little bit, and then you push it back. But this is great, you know, for just those little things, a little bag of tomatoes or a little something, and sometimes it gets lost in the refrigerator. I wanted to try one of these and see if it would work. I don't know. But they also show you like hanging it off of a desk. If you have, it's big enough that you can clip on it, but you know, a thin desk, and you want to store paper clips and pens and pencils and things like, I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see. I don't know if I'll like it, but I figured for $1, I'll try it out. So 2 more things I was really excited to find. Didn't like the colors. They had bright red, bright orange, and green. Green, I love green, so I can't go wrong with that. But I wish they'd get like a black, a gray, a white, you know, basic kitchen color. But anyway, this size was $2. Remember I said not everything's $1. This is $2. This is a glass bottle. Good, I mean, it's sturdy. It's not, this is not junky. And it's got a little pop top. And you actually have to push it down. But there's the spout on there. So it says it's an oil bottle made of glass with plastic components, which would be just the top. But I loved, and it's by Renga, so it's www.renga.com, and they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and Twitter. So if you want to check out renga.com, you can do that. But it says it's an oil bottle, so I thought, for me, I use a lot of olive oil. I thought, I have an olive oil bottle with one of those little spouts that you can drizzle, but sometimes I need a lot of oil. So I thought this might be good for the olive oil, and then they had one for $1.50. There's the price there. And this one is a little bit smaller. Again, it's glass. It's just a screw top. I don't know. I really liked the idea of this. Even the vegetable oil, pouring it out, instead of having the big jugs and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to give it a try. You could probably use this for pancake syrup, you know, even dry goods. You know, the spout on here is pretty big, so if you had breadcrumbs or things you wanted to pour out. Anyway, and these would line up nicely on the counter, so if you had them lined up this way, you could just pull the handle. I'm going to give it a shot, see what I think. So I picked these up. As I mentioned, I have this little business going with my sisters. And these are, I thought these were gorgeous. These are planters, and it looks like a woven basket. And they're like a, not a pottery, maybe like a resin, I don't know. The brand name, it's called, It's in the Bag. And they're from Brooklyn, New York. And it's actually, It's in the Bag, ITSIN, the bag, LTC.com. So if you want to check that out, they have their own website. And it's just black on the inside. It does have a hole in the bottom. I don't know how well you can see that. And the sticker is just covering it. So if it's a planter, if you want to put your stuff in it. But I think I'm going to leave that on the bottom. And here's my thought. This one is an octagon shape. I think these are gorgeous for $1. Then there was this one that was more round on the top. It kind of narrows down here and then goes up. And then this one reminds me of like a little laundry basket. It's quite cute, actually. I think it's adorable. But my thought was, for my products, I make foot soak spa packaging that you can buy, and I like to display and take photos of it. So I thought if I put it in here with a scooper and then put like a pick in there with a little sign, not the flavor, but the scent of each one, and I do my photo shoot, that actually might be nice containers to put them in to do the photo shoot. So I don't know, we'll try it. If not, they're going to turn into a planter. I think they're absolutely adorable. So then I picked this up, toilet seat sanitizer spray. Kills 99.9% germs. It was $1.50. So I don't know. It just got me because it said toilet seat sanitizer spray. And going in the ladies' room, sorry guys, maybe TMI here, but you know, us girls need to sit for a moment, and just having this to spray the toilet, I feel a little bit better. You think with all that we've gone through with the virus in the last year, they'd have those plastic or paper toilet seat covers in all the bathrooms. You don't see them. So this will fit in my purse. So this right here, I'm going to pull this off. I can. There we go. And this looks like a little slipper, you know, little tiny feet, but oh yeah, we got a puppy over here. Oh, what's this, Kip? Woo! Kippy, Kippy, Kippy! Here you go, buddy. There you go. All right. He got a treat. He got a toy. So he can play with that while I finish the rest of this haul. So if you hear some grunting and groaning and all that kind of stuff, he's having fun. All right, so some other oddball things. I picked up a new mask for myself. Just wanted something spring, summer colors. I just said to my husband, you know what's funny? I'm sure other states must have to wear masks. It can't just be New Jersey. I don't really pay attention. But I never see anyone else haul a face mask. Like, this is something we all have to do. I don't know. I see people wearing it in their YouTube videos, but I never see anyone talk about where they buy their masks and where, you know, hauling them and stuff, but I do. So this one is a nice thin fabric, but it has the pouch here for the liner, and at the end of the video I'll show you they sell the bag of liners and different ones. It has the metal here to adjust on your nose, but it's just a pretty fabric. You know, I gotta wear them every day for work, so it's nice. It doesn't match this one, but you know, it sounds silly. It's a fashion thing. You gotta match, right? You gotta do matchy-matchy here. So I picked this up. This is, I say for my husband, but it's really for me. Mousetrap Extra Strong Adhesive Glue Trap. I didn't get it for the mice, but I got it for the bugs. So we have, what do you call those crickets in the basement? Camel? No, camel crickets? Camel spider? I don't know. They're crickets. They're weird. And they come out the weirdest times. And the thing is, you have to walk down to our basement. Our house is over 100 years old, so the basement's a little like, you know, not quite the Addams Family, but But you walk down, and if you stomp on the basement floor, they take off. So they never come at you, they go the other way. But we found out if you put these sticky pads down for the mice, the crickets land on there, and we thought we had, you know, maybe, what, 10 crickets? Well, we found out we had hundreds of these crickets in our basement, and it was disgusting. But putting one of these down cured the problem. With spring coming, I wanted to get something like that. Now, I picked up some cleaners. So if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can find the awesome products there. I have heard a lot of people rave about it. I've never heard anything negative. Maybe there is, but I've never heard about it. And Do It on a Dime, she always promotes her Dollar Tree hauls and talks about the awesome products. Well, Dollar Tree sells them. I just bought the laundry detergent because I heard that's really good. Haven't tried it yet, but I went into Dollar Zone. They have a wall of awesome products. So I picked up 3 that were new to me. So this is Totally Awesome Grill Oven End Oven Cleaner. Cleans and degreases. So spring is coming. I'm declaring it. That's it. We're done. No more winter. Yes. Woo. So grill cleaner and oven cleaner. But I got this more for the grill because we need to start cleaning the grill and getting ready now for what's up and coming, which is spring and summer, doing some barbecuing. And this is Totally Awesome Laundry Stain Remover. So for the most part, I just use Dawn dish detergent, the blue, put it on there, takes 99.9% out of everything. Even if I've washed it and put it in the dryer, it comes out. But I also do like a spray and wash or something like that, and I'm almost out. So I figured I'd try it. Again, it's $1. I'm going to try it. It's not breaking the bank. And then this one is Totally Awesome Bathroom Cleaner. This might be at Dollar Tree bathroom cleaner. I don't remember seeing it, but I picked that up. It's a nice size bottle. It's not too big, not too small, but enough just to, you know, touch up the sinks and things like that. I always like to have a few extra things. I like to, I don't know, I'm crazy. Even with my cleaners, I like to switch things out. I do, my husband and I both like to use the vinegar and water, but once in a while you want to feel like you put something fresh in there, so there we go. And last thing I'm going to show you are a few craft items. At the end of this video, I'll just leave a couple of pictures of some of the other things so you can get an idea. I did pick this up, and it's called Crystal Tech, but it's the stretchable clear. You really can't see it on here. I'm not even going to take it out right now. But you know when you get like this is a bracelet here, and it's just the beads, and it stretches. So I have a few of these that the plastic on the stretchable part is starting to give way, and I really like them, so I can restring it with this. And then my husband, he doesn't know I got this for him, but My husband is doing on the Facebook group that we are selling the items on. My husband is going to start selling some of his photography that will have Bible verses on them. He's making cards. He's also doing picture frames and bookmarks and all kinds of other stuff up and coming. But we kind of wanted to experiment a little bit with the cards. And I saw this pack and I thought I would try it. It says Valentine's Day cards. And it shows you on there the 3 cards. Your envelope. And you can see the little heart in the corner. And then, this is a pink one. There you go. You can see this. Let's see if I can put it on. Maybe on here. You can see, maybe against that, you can see the scalloped edge there. Isn't that pretty? And that's all around on all the sides. So I could take, you know, the special scissors and things like that, but these were already scalloped. And to me, there's nothing Valentine's Day other than the colors. But I thought these are really pretty, and then I can do a mat. He can put his photos on there with the Bible verse, and they were nice plain on the inside. So there were 2 of this type of pink. There are 2 lighter pinks, and then there are 2 reds. These up. Now, I don't know if any of you are into, leave a comment below if anybody out there is a candy maker. I love making the lollipops, like for Easter or for Christmas. You make a Christmas tree on a lollipop and you put the little cellophane bag and you tie it. I like doing that for the kids at church, for Sunday school. We have a kids club. I like doing that seasonal stuff. When my kids had birthdays, we used to do that. And even now, everybody likes a chocolate lollipop. I like to do them for friends and neighbors and things. And that stuff is expensive. You know, you buy the lollipop sticks and all that. But do me a favor and leave a comment below if you're into candy making. I don't know anybody else that makes candy other than me. I'd love to find out who else is into this. But these are 6-inch lollipop sticks. Now you can make a lollipop, you know, the kind with you melt the regular sugar down. 24 in a pack, but there were colors. I always see just the plain white ones. That's what I have, are the white ones. But I thought, you know, you could do the cake pops. You can do that on here too. And they show you the cake pops on the bottom. But aren't they pretty, the rainbow colors? And the last thing I picked up, again, for my business, both the things that I'm selling and future things, but also I do glue books, and I do prayer journals, and I do scrapbooking, and junk journals. Junk journals are really, that's near and dear to my heart. I love junk journals. So leave a comment below. Are you a scrapbooker? Do you prefer junk journaling? Do you prefer glue books? What are you guys into? Even for my planner, I thought this would be really nice. So let me show you the back. This is the brown colors of all butterflies. I've gotten these before, and they have been a huge hit anytime I've done a craft day. So there's pink butterflies, and then there's more of a black cream, I don't know, kind of a more of a simplistic. These were $1. So I got 33 of them, but let me give you an idea of the sizes. So you have big ones like this that you can make out of a nice card, and then, let's see if I can separate these out so you can see a few of them. And then you've got, and they're all a little different. So you can see the different sizes there. All the way down to tiny, tiny ones like this. And you've got little sizes like this size to this size to this size, all the way down to this size. So you get 33 of them in a package. I think that's a great deal, and they're absolutely beautiful. Enjoy this. Leave a comment below about what paper crafts you're into. Are you into candy making? I'd love to connect with you in those comments. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, why aren't you? Stick around. We got more stuff coming. Thanks so much.